Now back to Mike Dean with sports. Thanks, Carl. All right, everybody, it is another sports day, and I got a story to tell you involving the Minnesota Vikings, the Los Angeles Chargers, and the Las Vegas Raiders. How do these three teams mix in such a weird scenario? We're going to jump into that and more, so make sure that you stay tuned to the end of this video because there's something spicy at the end. So the Minnesota Vikings moved on from Kirk Cousins, and they are desperately in need of a new quarterback. And they've went out and grabbed a guy named Sam Darnold, but we all know who Sam Darnold is, and Sam Darnold is certainly not the answer for the Minnesota Vikings. So without their perennial Pro Bowler, old man with a torn Achilles named Kirk Cousins, the Minnesota Vikings have been making moves to jump up into the first round. They went and acquired an additional first-round draft pick from the Houston Texans, now giving them capital to move up all the way into the top 5. And their most likely candidate of a trade partner would be the Los Angeles Chargers, with new head coach Jim Harbaugh slashing players left, right, and center and cleaning house, making room for his moves in the future. And what will that future be? Well, he already has a Pro Bowl standout quarterback who arguably is top 5 in the NFL by the name of Justin Herbert. But is Coach Harbaugh sold on the young stallion? Well, the question remains because he has not indicated in any way his support for Justin Herbert. In fact, back in January, he was doing nothing but praising his former college quarterback, JJ McCarthy, calling him the best signal caller in the 2024 NFL Draft to Fox Sports. Now you have a situation where there is a trade looming in the air, possibly between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. But wait, there's more. The Las Vegas Raiders are also in the hunt for a quarterback, and they have a new general manager by the name of Tom Telesco. And Tom Telesco is the guy who drafted Justin Herbert with the Los Angeles Chargers. So he's very high on him. He's also the guy who gave Justin Herbert his contract extension. Now you have the most grotesque three-way in NFL history that could possibly play out. Would the Minnesota Vikings trade up and grab that pick number 5 just to get JJ McCarthy, then use him as coinage to trade for Justin Herbert? Therefore, John Harbaugh gets the kid that he really wants, which is JJ McCarthy, at a cheap deal, as well as getting extra draft picks moving in the future. And what do the Minnesota Vikings get? Well, they get a very expensive yet very good and talented young quarterback named Justin Herbert to hopefully get them over the hump. But how do the Raiders play into this? Well, Tom Telesco is also very high on the former Oregon Duck, Justin Herbert, and they may too try to make a similar trade, as there are now talks going around the NFL that the Raiders are interested in grabbing an additional first-round pick from another trading partner in order to use that as ammo to move up into the draft, because the Raiders want to grab a future quarterback, and that future quarterback could very well be one Justin Herbert, because of the fact that Tom Telesco is so high on him and knows the kid personally, knows that if he stays healthy, he is a threat to be a Pro Bowler and MVP caliber quarterback each and every single year. We all know that as the years go by, things can start to feel a little sluggish. It's just a fact of life. Low testosterone levels affect 1 in 4 men over the age of 30, and it affects over 13 million men right here in the United States alone. Why does it matter? Well, as we age, our testosterone levels start to decline, and that will impact everything from our energy levels, libido, torpedo to our overall sense of well-being. But the good news is our channel sponsor, Earth Elixir, is here to help. Their supplements are crafted with quality ingredients and backed by science, so you can trust that everything you're getting is something that really works. The supplement that I found most beneficial in my life is their Fedosia agrestis and Tongkat Ali. These two herbal plants have been taken for thousands of years to increase testosterone levels naturally without the harmful side effects you get from TRT and other hormones. Look, I'm not saying this is a fountain of youth or anything like that, but it's about feeling your best, no matter what stage of life you're in. So why not give it a shot? Their supplements are manufactured right here in the US of A and are third-party tested for safety. Also, if you're not satisfied with the results, they offer a 100% money-back guarantee, so you can try it absolutely risk-free, and using the discount code below will earn you an extra 15% off your very first order. So how is this going to play out? Well, I think the biggest winner out of this entire scenario is going to end up being the Los Angeles Chargers. They have the 5th overall pick, and there are several teams that are super hungry for a new quarterback. So it's really up to them. They are going to have the pick of the day. They can trade back with a team like the Las Vegas Raiders or the Minnesota Vikings and get a haul of future draft picks. They could also just stay with Justin Herbert, though he is expensive and will be much more expensive in 3 years when he's earning $71 million. They definitely have a quarterback that can get them to the playoffs if everybody can just stay healthy on that team. So it would make sense that they would stay with him. But at the same time, Harbaugh has always been a wild card. You never know what this guy is going to do. And when he came to LA and started cleaning house, it just opened up speculation that Justin Herbert's job may not be that safe. Despite the fact that he is a standout quarterback, it may be that Harbaugh has a better vision for the future at quarterback, one that is also much cheaper and a quarterback that he is very familiar with and that he coached over there in Michigan all the way to the national championship. So at the end of the day, despite all of the smoke and the rumors going around about the Raiders trying to trade up and grab Justin Herbert, or Minnesota trying to trade up and grab Justin Herbert, or Minnesota trying to trade up and grab JJ McCarthy, and the Raiders trying to trade up to number 3 with the Patriots to grab Jaden Daniels, the fact remains that the Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers are the pretty girl at the prom, and everybody's asking them to dance. Who will they choose as their dancing partner, or will they just stand alone? That question remains to be seen and will be answered, I guarantee you, on April 25th, the first day of the draft.